Company news, Transcorp Hotels PLC, the hospitality subsidiary of Transcorp Group, has announced a 67% growth from 28.97 billion naira in Q3 of 2024 to 48.49 billion in Q3 of 2024, and it's about 192% increase in profit before tax from 5.64 billion naira in Q3 of 2023, 16.4 billion in Q3 of 2024. Similarly, its share price grew 9.28% to 106 naira following its strong Q3 2024 financial results. This growth reflects investors' confidence in the company's continued ability to deliver strong returns driven by its strategic investment in hospitality, including a soon-to-be-launched 5,000 capacity world-class events venue. Commenting on the results, Managing Director, CEO of the hotels, Dupe Olushola, said the Transcorp Hotel is proud to maintain the remarkable growth trajectory, reflecting its unwavering commitment to enhance shareholder value. While Africa's global bank, United Bank for Africa, has announced its unaudited results for the third quarter that ended September 30, 2024, where it recorded strong and impressive growth across all its key indicators. The bank's gross earnings grew significantly by 3.2% to 2.39 trillion, up 1.3 trillion recorded in September last year, while the net interest income, which stood at 443 billion naira at the end of third quarter in 2023, rose impressively by 149% to 1.1 trillion naira. Reports indicated that 20.2% in profit before tax to close at 603.48 billion compared to 502.09 billion recorded in the end of the third quarter of 2023, while profit after tax also rose remarkably by 16.9% from 449.2 billion recorded in the year to 525.3 billion naira. Now let's get talking now. Mr. Ambrose Omorodion speaks to me from Marina. Thank you so much. It's good to have you, Mr. Ambrose, on the program. It's the first time on the show. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Yes, we are familiar with the sterling performance of UBA, especially this year, as it marks its 75th anniversary. Now, what's your total view of the group's finances, of course, and growth strategies?
No, we are not surprised seeing UBA performing at this level, but this is one of the first banks in Nigeria to branch out, establishing office outside the shore of Nigeria. That's why it's called United Bank of Africa, because most of the African countries have UBA operating there. And this has started reflecting on their numbers in the last 2-3 years, and it has continued. And also, don't forget that with the policy currently in the nation, in terms of monetary policy, it's impacting UBA especially and others positively for being a bank that is earning dollar outside the shore of the country. And at the same time, because of the FS unification, that also have impacted. That's why they have a lot of FS gain before now. And not only that, the bank continues to work strong because of what the impact of what their outside operation and also the policy of Nigeria in terms of monetary policy on the high, that also supported their bottom line. Not only that, if you look at other income, in terms of other income, see that also it has been positive because of what investing in other physical environment, and I believe that will continue in UBA. And also, what is very good that you should know in UBA is that the management of UBA also shows good management of funds. That is, they are becoming prudent. If you look at their profit margin, for me, it's a good one. And for those that are thinking medium and long, that is the place to be for long-term investors. Because in any economy, banking sector remain the engine room, because that means you cannot start economic activity without banking sector. And if UBA is position itself in this manner, it shows that the bank is set for future. That means for those that are thinking, like I said, they are future investment where you can make money, this is where to be. And also with the plan primary market activity that is coming around, yes, we have not known the price they are coming for their primary market activities. But if they are selling anything below their market price, that creates opportunity for new entrants that want to come into the financial sector. I see a lot of potential for that bank, and I believe that with the kind of management structure they have, sky will be the starting point for UBA. Not only that, numbers are pointing to where they are going. As I'm not just saying you are praising them. When you see a number going from first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, looking up that consistency, tell you that there is something that this bank are doing that also investors will also go there and benefit from it. But I believe that when a company is well run, investors of that company also benefit from it. That's what we are seeing in UBA already. And I believe that for me, if we are thinking medium and long, that's where to be. For short-term traders like me also, not to trade, also understand when you reach the result, to position before the result. That's where to be. But for those that are thinking medium and long term, for dividend income investor, that's the place to be.
But the ₦2 interim dividends, what picture do you have about the financial year end dividend payout for the bank?
For me, like I want to speak about that. The voice is very faint, but I remember you mentioned there are ₦2 and 3 dividend. For me, this is the highest interim dividend we have seen in UBA. But also not only highest, if you look at also the full year dividend that paid so far in the last 5 years, when have they paid ₦2? But if at interim level they are still ₦2, it shows that the capacity of the bank. Also, because the retained earning is high. Also, you can see that the central bank in this last result, their half-year result, I also approved for them to take some of the money from their reserve to add to what is paid. For me, it tells you that there's still more opportunity for them to pay higher dividend at the end of the day. But if you look at their third quarter that I just hit the market, almost about ₦10, ₦12 earning per share. That tells you that where the bank is going. If a bank that is below the ₦30 is having earning per share about ₦12, ₦14, for me, it's a good one. I mean, at the end of the year, this bank is ready to hit a ₦20 dividend. Earning per share. That also determine the kind of whether you're for dividend income, the banking sector is where to look, and UBA is one of them. If you also pitch your tent at this point.
Now, with the footprints in about 20 African countries, let me ask you that: is it safe to say that these subsidiaries provide the bulk of UBA's revenues, since Nigeria's economy is weak for now?
Can you talk again? The voice is very faint.
I'm talking about with the footprint of the bank in about 20 African countries. Would you say that the subsidiaries are also supporting the bank in this remarkable growth that we've seen?
You know, I said it. Yes, I agree with you. They are supporting already. I said it at the beginning of this program that they are the first bank to release, branch out, offshore banking and having different offices. Now, can see the result, reflecting at the bottom line of the bank. As we speak now, between 48 to, from 48 around the 52% of their earnings come from that. Tell you that they are doing well. And don't forget that most of these countries too, because also they are also having different monetary policy in that environment, and they are coming in back to Nigeria in form of dollar. That is also an advantage for UBA. For me, you can see that this sector, outside the subsidiary has done well, and also well managed by. I can see that one of the managers that in this outside the option is not today is the GM of the group. Says that those outside operations that have been run by their staff are doing well. That's why they can bring them to come to work to run the group as general. For me, the good one that UBA have done, and other banks that are also going to holding companies are also following suit already. For UBA is already setting the pace for others to follow.
I must thank you so much for your time, Mr. Ambrose Omorodion. Thank you so much for joining the program. We appreciate this. Hope to have you again soon.